still have no money.
I'm waiting for Aiden. I'm waiting for Aiden. Croft Manor. What? Lara's Nightmare. I can play all. Oh. Dude, it's like, okay, so there's a mode called I think 21 in Resident Evil 7, and you lose a finger every time you get something wrong. You've seen that before? It's a card.
I have the game. No, wait, no, not anymore. Someone else has it.
Blood ties. Wait, what?
Yeah, I gave it to somebody.
Dude, if there's a survival mode in this game, that's gonna be insane.
No.
I would love a survival mode in this game.
No.
Tomb Raider. Tomb Raided. Tomb Raided.
Who raided the tomb?
Aiden said, hi. No.
No.
Hi. No.
No.
Hello. Hello, Aiden.
No.
Hello. Wait, is my mic working? Why did you answer? Okay, my
I got
you are currently broadcasting, but have the
Booga booga. Okay, what did I?
to allow your viewers to vote on carbs. Dude, guess what? So my viewers can interact.
What do you mean?
So if they say something in the stream, it acts to my game.
Final notice to Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor, somewhere. Dad's safe. Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
Jonas, you should watch. It's really cool.
No! I said no!
Ah! Mommy!
I won't be able to.
Hey, Mommy!
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Why did I say that?
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined.
Aiden's probably so bored
polite
of
grace
this.
from mother, indifference
Aiden,
and disinterest from father, and
Talk
thinly
no.
veiled
Say
contempt from Atlas.
Go, Mommy.
Yes,
Of course they don't
What,
approve.
Aiden?
To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family.
Okay, we don't have to look.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did. Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library. Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad. My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
Well, this is a hell of a thing, practically. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was. Her name is Amelia, and apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research. I wanted to see how she would respond, and she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth,
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start. The door to the library. Locked. There's got to be another way. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages. Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor. Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt. Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, you won't be boring your sword this time. The Grand Hall. I always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix. A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of right.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing. Locked. Need a key to open this. Not sure. I really need to brush up on my answer.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Looking at the compass, thinking.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip. Hey, Jonah. To explore the
Sorry
dark
for
now.
not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for, I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executive...
What about?